Welcome, fans of dark fantasy, to our exploration of Berserk Chapter 2, The Black Swordsman. Prepare to venture into a world of darkness and despair, where the story of Guts begins. The series begins with the forging of the Dragonslayer's sword by the blacksmith Gato, while a man dressed in all black sits in the darkness. After the opening sequence, Guts enters the town of Koka during a rainstorm and is passed by a caravan full of prisoners. In a bar, a man asks the bartender if he has heard any good news, to which the reply is none at all. The man at the bar goes on to say that ever since Griffith has become king he's lost all hope, while the bartender tries to quiet the man, fearing snitches. The two men's discussion is abruptly interrupted, when a group of the servants of the Snake Baron enter with a young girl who they begin to terrorize, while the other patrons look away. The girl begs for release. We get to know that the girl is a fairy whose name is Puck. Guts appears in the bar and shoots one of the men through the head with a crossbow bolt from the bow mounted on his mechanical arm. He then shoots two of the other men, one in the neck and the other through the shoulder. As the last man raises his sword, Guts shoots an arrow through his nose. Guts decides to allow the man to live and pass a message to his master. When he does not comply, he is hit in the shoulder with a throwing knife. Tell him the Black Swordsman has come. As Guts is giving his orders, the only other surviving member of the group tries to sneak up behind him. Immediately Guts kills the man using the Dragonslayer, making this the first kill of many seen using that fearsome sword. Later, a man tells the minister of Koka about the Black Swordsman. The minister orders his personal bodyguards to search everywhere for the man. He then laments to himself that he must be the one to bring the news to his master, the Snake Baron. The Snake Baron from a high window. The Snake Baron watches the search for Guts in the town, and orders for the minister to be brought to him. He smiles and laughs, saying, "He has finally come?" As Guts was wandering through the town was seized by the knights of the minister. Guts gets imprisoned and tortured by the minister. Later, Guts reveals that he knows about the deal between the minister and the Lord Baron. Minister, surprised by the statement, tells that the Lord is not a human. It is much more frightening, perhaps a creature of hell. As the night falls, injured Guts is lying on the floor sees a creature. It seemed that Guts already knew the creature. We see Guts shouting at the creature to stay back as he was too exhausted to do anything. Suddenly the creature disappears and Puck enters the prison cell. Guts with the help of Puck successfully escaped the prison. Back in Koka, the minister meets with the Snake Baron and begs for forgiveness as his men were killed by the Black Swordsman and, claiming the man was only a lone wanderer. The minister tries to assuage the Snake Baron with offers of more food and money, but the Baron simply states that they are of no use to him. However, the Snake Baron does want something, which is to meet the swordsman, going on to say that he loves to hear human screams as they burn and the sound of cracking bones. The minister begs the Snake Baron, saying they had a deal that no harm would come to his people any further, to which the Baron replies he does not care and to let the people burn. Baron marches through the city with his army destroying everything in its way. Here we can see Baron eating a person limb and drinking its blood. The Snake Baron laughs at all the death around him, when suddenly several arrows come from the flames, killing some of his men. Guts emerges from hiding in the mountain of the corpses. The Snake Baron orders his men to go and confront Guts, but they are also killed, with either more arrows or from his sword. Guts then engages the Baron. Guts through his mechanical arm shoots arrows straight at Baron's face. Baron, who seems to be losing, changes into his humanoid form and gives a critical hit to Guts with its tail. The Baron laughs, saying that no human can kill him. He then repeatedly attacks Guts, crushing him with his tail. Just when it seems that the Baron has won, Guts uses the hidden cannon in his mechanical arm and using the recoil is able to get the Dragonslayer to inflict more wounds on the Baron. Guts begins to torture the Baron, piercing him in multiple places with his arrows. As he does so, Guts says, "You're right, we are mortal and fragile. But even if we are tortured or wounded, we will fight to survive. You should feel the pain we feel and understand. I am the messenger that will deliver you to that understanding." Baron with the most obvious question, "Who are you?" To which Guts shows a mark on his neck. The sacrificial mark. Guts asks Baron, "Where are the god hands?" Baron begs for mercy and tells he doesn't know about their location. Guts shows no mercy to the Baron when he asks for it, citing the people in Koka he had just callously killed. Guts leaves the snake baron to burn in the fires he had set to kill the humans of the town. And thank you once again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay passionate, stay curious, and may the world of Berserk continue to ignite your imagination. Take care.